So last example we have already seen how to capture image from a camera. So right now we are going to see how to record a video with the same cycle, but instead of image view it's going to be a video view. Okay. Some name. It is always a best practice to keep the unused projects closed. If you do not need them, make sure you close them. Chances are there because almost all of our application has a name called main activity, so I may end up updating some other file. Okay, so only two project open. This is a compatibility project, a library project, so that has to be open. What I'll do is, instead of action settings, let me make it simpler. Instead of so like that I'll put it. So ID, I don't know what's ID I gave. Okay. Let me add the permissions before doing anything. So go to camera permission, all the required permissions we need to put. Users permission, so for camera, and the permission to write SD card. Right, external storage, and also we need a users feature constant name. I forgot. Let me take it from camera. But so the camera SD card permissions, everything is being entered, I mean, in manifest, so our application can access camera now. So right now I set it in the option menu. So in the option menu, if the user select record video, it will call. media store, action video capture. I need to set the path and other informations. Before, let me update the layout file where I'm going to have a video view, so to display the video. Video is going to be a holder. I prefer to have a frame layout which will give me a center gravity orientation to give me. So anyway, only one view is going to be there, so safely I can use the frame layout. Video view, so video will appear in the center. Initialize here. Video view is ready. Now I'll have to have this as a global, because when video recording is completed we will play it back. It's going to be at on activity result, because when camera done with the recording we can call on activity result, because I'm going to use the start activity for result. I can use the activity result, so it will give me a full screen view for video. It will be nice to see in full screen. Oh, we have put the menu there, so I should have it, because using the menu only I am activating the intent, so can't get rid of it. Before that, let's have our folders files ready for writing our video files. Same step like what we did in the camera image capture. So private URI, it's going to return a URI. To avoid errors, just I'm keeping a null URI. So let me create a file or directory structure where I can store my video files. So I'm going to create a directory inside a SD card, so it is accessible using environment get external storage public directory. There I'm going to write if any public directory available for videos. It looks like movies, I can use that. and I can create my own folder. So something, my videos, some folder. This folder I'm going to use to save my videos. This is just a folder, remember, it is not a file. I'm just trying to see such a video directory is exist. If it is not existing, it will create mkdirs, will make sure the subdirectory and other structure also created. Assume the video directory at this point. If it is there already, no problem. If it is not there, it will be created. Now create a file where you are going to save the video. So file path, it's going to be inside the video directory plus file separator and the name of the file. It should be having a mp4 extension. From last exercise we use date format to give a random name for a picture. Same thing we can do, so let us get familiarized with that. Using the calendar instance, get the current date. Simple date format. Last time I gave, I remember. So the formatted date will be available in this way. I'll give us some extension width underscore. Okay, so this is the file it is going to be creating for storing the video. Remember, it is having mp4 extension because it is going to be for video. Okay. URI from file to give a URI. No, I don't need that. It wants a locale. Okay, so now I can fire intent, put extra. In the media store there is an option to extra output. There you need to give a path where the video could be saved. Get video URI. One more thing is also recommended if you're recording video. Output playlist video quality. If you see the description, the name of the intent extra used to control the quality of the recorded video. This integer is a integer property. Currently value 0 means low quality, suitable for MMS messages. Value 1 means high quality, HD whatever form. So I'm just going to be recording it in high quality. Start activity for result. Request code I'm going to keep 100. So when the video is fired, it will bring the camera with a video option, record option enabled. First test it. It's not recommended to update the code up to a level where you will have a difficulty to debug a little later. It's actually a video player. It's showing very dark, and let me close this. I'm going to pick a record video. Okay, now it is appearing. So this is a record button. Now it is recording. So when you are done with your recording, so right now your recording is going on using your default camera applications. Now when I'm done with the recording, I'm pressing stop. If you're fine with that, select OK, otherwise take one more time. So I'm just fine. Okay, now I need to bring it and play it here. So that's the only thing I need to do. But before, I would like to verify the particular file has got created properly. In the File Explorer, Storage, SD card, Movies, My Videos. I notice a video file has got created in MP4 format. So it's working. Now I need to bring it and play it back. You sent a request code 100 here. And two condition, if result code OK mean user has actually recorded the video, otherwise so we put a toast there if required. Now time to use the video view. Set video URI. Incoming URI would be inside the data, get data. In most case this should work. Yesterday I had a problem when I have the same file name, this particular part turned null, but anyway we'll try. Start. I'm hoping it should work now. Let me record for some 5 to 10 seconds. Remember, I also have a bug because I'm using Android emulator 4.4.2, which I cannot change the orientation. So of course I need to live up with that. Can you play or not? Oh my god. This is a problem here. Result code. Do one more time. Let me verify. So I'm using the request code 100 and result code. If I record a video which is going on right now, should return result OK, and that should return an intent with the data. So this is primarily an URI. So that URI should be the one which we have set here for recording the video. Hope it works. If you want to have a media controls, for example the pause, play, or whatever secrets and everything, you can implement that as well. Anyway, that's working. Let me try to. It's actually not working for me also, because it seems to be this particular bug is there for 4.4x versions. Media controller. You can set the media controller for the video view, which should essentially attach a seeker. It's not display. Yeah, it has come. You see, media, a kind of seeker has also come for smooth scrolling, and you can forward, backward, and maintain. Yeah, use it for playback. Such an application, if you write in landscape, it would be so nice. But unfortunately, I kept the. Okay, let me try. I push the orientation to landscape. I really don't know why it is coming like that. So, delete this recording. It works. Depending on the pixel rate, so you may have this kind of white space. If your video player's file size is slightly bigger, and accordingly it will adjust, so it will maintain aspect ratio, so the quality won't be compromised for that. So some kind of a white space maybe, depending on the pixel rate of your camera. If your camera is high resolution one, because right now I'm using my web camera, which is a lower resolution one. If you are using a high resolution camera, you will have the full screen, the video would appear here. This is for your video recording and playback. I'll stop up to this. Maybe tomorrow we'll see only a concept which I want to cover but which may not be much significant, which is called content provider. I mean, creating your own content provider. It's not something uh, existing content provider. As long as if you do not develop a social networking kind of app, I don't think enterprise companies will develop a social networking app. Uh, you may not even use the content providers. And one more thing is also there in your course material, which is Z-Zing, like a zebra crossing framework, which is for generating QR code. It is also an extension of a camera app only, so we are going to use a camera to generate the QR code. So that one example hardly will take half an hour or 1 hour. After that, our most of the concepts are over. So our learning point of view is completed. I will also post some of the useful or utility functions methods in the website, so you can use that for your, for example, check the Bluetooth status, check the internet status, small lines of code. You may be using that depending on your requirement. Sometime before accessing your web service, you may be using it, or depending on the situation. And I'll also see how I can set the web service, web server running in your computer, so you can access from your local host to emulator. Possible tomorrow we'll set it up, which is going to be needed for your project development. After that, I'm going to start a recap session, so which I'm going to cover the major concept so far what we have discussed. Uh, Maybe in a very basic terminology, not on the academic point of view or a development point of view. So what way it is, and we'll also see a small recap on fragments, adapters, or views, where you feel some sort of difficulty. Those kind of concepts, if you let me know, I'll have a recap session starting from tomorrow afternoon onwards, and Friday fully we'll have a recap sessions going on. Saturday, as of now, I have got an update, and which is not something recommendable, but anyway, it seems to be. We have to sacrifice Saturday, and coming week, Monday onwards, the next 5 days going to be very crucial, because by that time you'll have your project requirement, which I'm going to give you for uh, a kind of assess according to my standard how we are going to develop an application if it has been uh, given to you for a commercial deployment. So I'll also be giving the project requirement. You should work as a team. Make sure you finish that within 5 working days. And I'll also place my reviews, and as you submit your code, then that's it. It's going to be a big ADU afterwards, and get ready for yourself to get deployed. So that's what the updates. Any other updates? Anything